Hello friends, pretty casual makeup video for you today. I have got a basket of new things that I want to try. I have a selection of different brands. This I'm very excited about, the Shaanxo BH Cosmetics Lip and Eye Palette. I have some stuff from Tarte, Dermalogica, Covergirl. I haven't tried any of it before, so I'm going to put it on my face and see what it's like, and let's see what we can come up with. So let's start with some primer. I've got two new primers from Dermalogica. They've just launched these. One is called Ultra Calming. This is a green tinted primer that's supposed to reduce redness, and then the other is Hydra Blur. So this is like a hydrating, this is the green one. Oh, it's quite green. Never really been that into green primers, because they tend to make your skin look a bit grey. They can be quite difficult to cover over with makeup. I do often have quite a bit of redness around my nose though, so let's see if this covers it up. Feels like a silicone primer, quite slippy. Can you see any difference? I'm not sure I can. And then the Hydra Blur, it looks like it's kind of white grey, but I think this is one of those ones that changes to a slightly skin color when you rub it in. I think I've probably put a little bit too much primer on my skin. You know what? I actually do think this side of my face looks less red. I have a new Covergirl foundation. This is their Stay Luminous Natural Glow Foundation. Gives even coverage and natural glow that lasts all day. So this must be like a luminous version of the Outlast Stay Fabulous, which I do like. I really like that one. Whoa! That is a weird smell. That smells like a biscuit. Like it has like a pastry kind of quality to it. What is that smell? That's so odd. It's quite nice coverage. I'm not sure I'm seeing the luminous though. That to me feels and looks very similar to the Outlast Stay Fabulous. I'm not sure what the difference is. I can't really see where the luminous is coming from, because it looks quite matte to me. I don't have any new concealers to try, so I'm just going to use my MAC Studio Finish palette. I'll probably mix a little bit of NC20 and NW20. And I'm just going to set that with my Laura Mercier translucent finishing powder, because I don't have any new powder to try either. So I just put that powder through the center of my face and under my eyes, but I didn't do the edge of my face because I'm going to use a cream bronzer. This is from Clinique. This is quite a bit darker than the Tarte Sculptor contouring stick thing, so just to be aware of that. Similar kind of idea though, but I would say that this one, I have used this one before, I would say that this one has got a little bit of coverage to it. Like it almost feels just like a dark foundation. Let's start with that. You know, I would say that this is actually easier to blend than the Tarte one. Definitely more pigmented and definitely more coverage. Look at how warm it is. It's so orangey. And I'm just going to take the foundation brush I used just to blend that back even further. Kind of creeping down my forehead a little bit too far there. I really like that though. And let's finish the skin while we're at it. I'm just very excited to use this product. It's the Tarteist Clay Blush Palette. They are all really, really lovely colors. I don't know which one to use though. So they're called Live, Laugh, Love, Dream, and they're all matte except for Laugh, which has got like a tiny bit of gold shimmer going through it. And I think that's the one I'm gonna go for. I don't know, what face am I pulling? I never make that face when I put on blush. That's pretty, that's a very healthy glow kind of color. And the gold shimmer in it it's there, it's definitely there, you can see it. I don't mind a bit of shimmer on the cheeks, but if that's something you're not a fan of, you probably won't like that color. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of MAC Painterly Paint Pot on my lids just before we move on to the eyeshadow. So this palette is what I'm going to be using on my eyes and potentially on my lips too. In case you didn't know, Shaanxo has collaborated with BH Cosmetics to release her own palette, and these are the eyeshadows. So they're nice and neutral. There are 2 deep matte shades and then a transition matte shade and then more like a base or a highlight color matte shade. And then the rest have a more kind of frosty, shimmery kind of finish. And then on the other side of the palette, there are 9 lipstick shades, which is quite cool. I like how they've designed it actually so they're on either side. So there's no danger of you getting eyeshadow powder mixed into the lipstick and vice versa. That's quite clever. And it's still quite compact. And there are, I feel like they're mostly bright shades in this. So quite a lot of like super vibrant colors, a couple of deep shades, and then these are a little bit more on the natural side, but there's still definitely some color to them. I'm gonna start with this shade. I'm just kind of drawn to this color. This is one of the shimmery ones. It's kind of a pinky brown. It smells kind of funny. I think it's like the glue or something that they've used. This is a very pretty color though. Oh man, I love that. And now I'm gonna go into this shade. Just sweep that underneath my eyebrow. This is quite pigmented actually. Sometimes those base shadows are not so pigmented and they just mattify the skin, but there's actually quite a bit of payoff with that one. I like it. I'm gonna take a little bit of this color. This is gonna come off like bright orange on me, I know it, but we'll give it a go. Tap off the excess. I'm using a very light touch with this. Let's go into this reddish brown. Oh. Ooh. Really pigmented. They're very easy to blend actually, these colors. I like that. So let's cool it back down again. I'm gonna go into this darkest brown. This is like a mushroomy gray brown. I'm not sure where to put this. I'm actually going to take it on an angle brush and take it out here. And then up into the crease like that. And then I'll take a little tapered eyeshadow brush and just work that in. I'm impressed, guys. I am genuinely impressed. These colors are very easy to blend and no fallout so far. Blend, 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 endless blending. I wonder how many years of my life have been spent blending eyeshadow. Okay, for my lower lash line, I'm going to go into that first shade we used. And then I'm going to go into the really warm tone. And finally, the deep shade. I almost forgot inner corner highlight, so I'm going to go into this light shade here. Ugh, so bright. That's pretty. I'm actually going to take a little bit of that shade on a fluffy eyeshadow brush and just take off some of the excess and just use that as my skin highlight. I think that will make a very pretty skin highlighter. Whoa. And bring that around the edge of that eyeshadow. Next for the eyes, I have another Tarte product. This is their bronze clay pot. And this looks like a kind of a slightly metallic bronze gel. Ooh, it's so pigmented and so soft. Can you see how? Oh, that's so creamy. I like that. Now that I'm actually putting it over eyeshadow, this is not as pigmented as I first thought. I'm finding I'm having to go back over myself to really build up the intensity. And another Tarte product, this is the Tartiest Tarte Paint Mascara. This has got one of those plastic kind of spiky looking ones. Wow, that's really dramatic. I like that. Let's hope this one doesn't flake. This could be a contender for a new favorite mascara. That's intense. Brush is a little bit big for the bottom lashes. So I'm just quickly going to fill in my brows before I finish this makeup look with the lips. And I'm going to be using my Sigma brow powder today. All right, onto the lips, and I think I am going to use one of the colors from this palette. Yeah, I'm going to do this one here. It's like a really rich ox blood. Oh. What? It is not. It is not the color it seemed to be. It's like bright red. I can't decide what color I want to use, so I'm going to go ombre. So I'm going to take this very darkest one first. I'm just gonna blot that. Okay, that kind of got rid of most of the color. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this color and put that over it. And that's the finished look. I'm actually really happy with how this came out, considering we had no idea where this was going. So let me just do a quick little review of everything I've used. Pretty much everything I've put on my face is a first impression. It's the first time I've used it, so I have no idea how anything is going to actually last on my skin, so just bear that in mind. Starting off with the primers, I would say I can see a difference in the green side. I do think it looks, I think my green side has a little bit more of a yellow tone than the side that doesn't. I'm not sure if that's going to come across on camera, but whoops. But I do think that could be an interesting option if you do suffer from a lot of redness and high color in your skin. The ultra calming one kind of just felt like a normal primer to me. That Covergirl foundation, I don't think I'm that much of a fan. I think I can see quite a lot of texture in my skin. I feel like it's exaggerated pores and any roughness in my skin, especially across my nose and my chin. And I don't feel like I have particularly textured skin. That's not really a huge concern for me. I don't like it. The Clinique contour stick, I really like that. Very easy to blend, but it is very pigmented and very warm, so something to bear in mind. But if you're very fair like me, that means you only need to use a little bit, so it would probably last. I do think it's just so quick. The blush palette, I only used one color, but I really did like that color. I love blush palettes. I think they're so convenient, and this palette is very pretty, very compact, and the Tarte Amazonian clay blushers are great. So yeah, another thumbs up from me. Now the palette. How much is this palette actually? Shandon, what? Stupid autocorrect. What? This palette is only $14.50? US dollars? Wow. Okay, that kind of changes things. So for $14.50, you get 9 eyeshadows and 9 lipsticks. And the eyeshadows, the colors that I tried anyway, very pigmented, very easy to blend, and virtually no fallout. I also think the selection of colors in here are really nice. I feel like they're actually a little bit more wearable and more versatile than the colors in the Manny MUA palette. And on the lip side, the lipsticks are definitely very creamy and not super duper pigmented, so they're not the greatest quality. And I personally am not loving the selection of lipsticks in here, but I feel like that's going to be a totally personal thing. For that price though, I think this is a great value palette. I think there's a lot of variety in here, and especially for somebody younger that doesn't have a lot of makeup and you want to have something that gives you a lot of variety and you can try out lots of different looks, this is super. The Tarte gel liner is nice. I mean, it's a gel liner. It's not quite as pigmented as I would have liked it to be though. The mascara is awesome. Awesome. Really black, really pigmented, and really like full volume, and I think that's everything. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, just something a little bit fun and chatty, and if you did, please give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I put out 2 beauty videos a week. I hope you're having an amazing day, and if you did enjoy this video, you might also enjoy my vlog channel. I have a daily vlog channel, so go check that out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.